This is content, not drama. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vlogmas with Mojo Sports. I am treating you all to one video every single day for the next 25 days. If you're watching this after a tough day at work, if you're watching this after a tough day at school, if you're watching this after a great day at school, great day at work, good practice, I have good news. For the first time ever, I am going to follow an upload schedule for Vlogmas every single day at 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern. You will be getting one Mojo Sports Vlogmas episode. I see all your comments and I appreciate them a lot. But one thing I've noticed is sometimes I'll click on your profile and it tells me if you're subscribed. If I see you're not subscribed, it's going to hurt my feelings. So guys, spread the love, spread the joy. Make sure you're hitting that subscribe and the notification button on for these uploads, and always like and comment. This is going to be a fun time. Vlogmas, here we are. Got the tree. Look at this. Beautiful. And you just can't hate on the Santas. I mean, the Santas, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Santas, 6 Santas. Is there more? And then Santa Mom, there's 7 Santas, 8 Santas here. A little kooky if you ask me, but yeah, this is the family setup, so pretty interesting. By now, if you're watching this, you're probably thinking, what could he possibly vlog about? There's not very many card shows. He's been to a lot of shops. What's his plan? Well, the answer to that is Vlogmas is going to be whatever content I decide to put together every single day. It could be 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It could be suggestions from you guys. When we're 1 week in, you guys could suggest for me to do things. But I'm going to start it out showing a couple things in every single video. Most importantly, during this season, I'm giving back in every single video. I'm telling you, I will pick comments down the line. Comment on every single video, like whatever you're doing. If you're having dinner, if you're watching this with the family, if you're talking about a show you're excited for, we have Dallas Card Show, Burbank Card Show, Culture Collision next year. Just like and comment on the video and I will give away something. Sometimes it'll be a pack. I'll have a couple care packages set aside. I have thousands of cards I really want to give away. This being day one, I wanted to dedicate this video to showing, some of my favorite cards that I don't always get to show. So I picked this card up in Kentucky a couple years ago. It was during COVID. I was in Lexington for the Lexington Card Show, and I was actually at Rupp Arena. Look at this. A nice 1-of-1 DeMarcus Cousins John Wall. Game used tag right there, Adidas tag with the XL tag. The best part about this card is check the back here. It's from 2012-13 Panini Intrigue. Game worn 1-of-1. 2 of the best Kentucky players in the last 20 years, in my opinion. Right there, DeMarcus Cousins, John Wall. So that is a really cool card. And then I highlighted this in the beginning. I once paid $1,200 for this card, and I decided to keep it. And I'm telling you, I've been waiting, and they're actually playing pretty well. The NFL is kind of rough this year, and obviously my boy Rodgers is coming back too. It's going to be really interesting. But this Russell Wilson, I still have it. I paid $1,200 for this. I still have it. I paid so much for this, but I kept it. I was like, you know what? By the time I wanted to sell it, it was already down to like $330. I was like, I'm just going to keep this, and I could take my loss at any day. Any day of the week I could take a loss on this, but it's just a fun card, and they're actually playing pretty well, so pretty interesting there. And we've talked about this in the card market. A lot of cards are becoming more affordable now, which is pretty cool to see. Your guys that were overpriced at some level are now not overpriced anymore, and the balancing act there has been pretty interesting to see. So the card market's adjusting, and I wonder how everybody else is adjusting with it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Another one of my favorite players that I PC as well, and he is probably the cheapest he's ever been, and he probably will get even more cheaper as he goes. Christian Pulisic, patch auto right there, on-card auto with the patch from Immaculate. So there you go, Pulisic. There you go. And someone's going to put in the comments, you should say his name right. Well, I've tried both. I've researched both, and I've heard it both, so I don't know what to do. But, yeah, those are cool cards. And then, guys, I'm actually going to, shout out the WWE community. So I watched wrestling when I was a kid. I used to watch Stone Cold Steve Austin, Kane, Undertaker, and then this guy. I pulled this card, and I'm ready to auction it. Self-promotion here, but take it for what it's worth. I have an Eddie Guerrero Gold Prism PSA 9 right there. and that is on my eBay with Funkos, autographs, memorabilia, cards, and more. I put that on there, so you guys want to bid on that? It's at $1 right now. I think it's probably higher than that, but the gold out of 10, I pulled this myself. After pulling it, I finally realized, I was just like, you know, I always try to sell it for like $2 grand, $5 grand. I was like, I don't think the value is there on it for that high, but I mean, it could be. I don't know, it's whatever someone's willing to pay, but I'm ready to auction it and send it off to a new good home and hopefully pick up. When I sell something like this, I'd rather spend, let's just say it sells for $2 grand. I could use that $2,000 to buy DeMarcus Cousins, a De'Aaron Fox autograph. He's killing it this year, or you know, some cool Rodgers stuff. So really, the Eddie Guerrero was a cool card for me to own. I pulled it, graded it, everything. But you know, if you ask me what the process is when I own a card, at some level, it's like, you know, that card had a price tag and I just wasn't getting it. And now whatever it goes for, I can use that money toward my actual PC and buy something I really like. That was a cool card to have. Just growing up watching Eddie Guerrero. Obviously he passed away, rest in peace, but just a cool card right there. I haven't talked much about my collection, and I really want to do that, and I want to watch these videos one day and see like how things have changed. But this Pele Transcendent auto, bought this about 6 months before he passed, and I decided to keep it. I didn't cash out, and it's still just a really cool card there. Pele right there. And something I noticed on this, and I don't remember it buying like this, but honestly, I could see myself crossing it, or I could regrade it. But look at that. I found this out late. I don't really bring this card anywhere. It's been sitting in my safe, which is crazy to think like this was in a safe. And look at that. It's chipped right there. So I don't know how that happened. I was actually really sad, but I'm sure I can regrade it or figure it out there. So those are the cards I wanted to show. I'm gonna do a pack rip and kind of just talk to you guys more about the Vlogmas and like the style. It's gonna be very uncut. I just want it to be clear. Just have, if I repeat myself and I say I just want to have personal connection. There's nothing crazy there. I just want to have good time doing this. So you know, if you guys are on board and you've been tuning in, man, let's keep it going. Let's get these. The Sandman, Adam Sandler. Got Happy Gilmore, 889. Got 890 right there in the Bruins jersey. We got Billy Madison. I haven't seen that movie yet, but I heard it's pretty good. Waterboy, classic, and then Scuba Sam from Big Daddy. My little Adam Sandler PC right there collection for right now. Put some great graphs on those. That's why I really like them. Look at the happy face. These like got this short graph, which it's not even that bad, but that's like the holy grail right there. Look at that. He's got some nicer autographs, obviously. So Happy Gilmore, Mr. Adam Sandler. Vlogmas is brought to you by Pristine Auctions. You guys got to check them out. They have some of the most amazing memorabilia, and they have a huge warehouse where they have jerseys, boxes, pictures, basketballs, all the memorabilia you can think of. You can check it out on their elite auctions, and one of my favorites is their 10-minute auctions that they run where you can win some amazing items this Christmas. Tap in, use my links down below. You don't want to miss out on Pristine Auctions. They are the real deal. I want to shout out a lot of you guys. I haven't put all your letters up. This is just a random closet that I mean, TBH, there is some cool stuff in here, like a Tatum signed ball, Becky Hammond, Kevin Durant from his OKC Thunder days. That was pretty cool that day. He recognized me from LA. Tim Duncan up there. But this is the most important thing, you guys. If all my cards go to zero, to connect with the community and interact with all you guys and get all these letters. This is just half of them. There's another stack. I'm just trying to find a cool way to display them. I want to maybe get a frame. But I mean, all you guys, Papa Jim, you're always good to us. You know, everybody in here, Kent, 206 to my city, Jake, you know, all you guys that are writing in these letters, I want you to know it means a lot to me, and I've kept them over the years. And I'll continue to keep these, you know, and I'll put them all up. You know, one day I'll if you come up and I have a shop, when I have my card shop one day, I'll have all these letters and I'll put them all over the shop. So just the people that are part of this journey that stuck with it and stayed here for this long and just are a part of this thing. Mojo Sports doesn't exist without you. We don't have a shop, we don't do breaks, but I've been vlogging and telling the story here, you know, for the last couple of years, and I've been in the hobbies, you know, since I was 14 years old. So you know, you guys mean a lot to me, and this is pretty cool. This is kind of my first. These are up here for a reason. Pristine, shout out to Pristine Auctions. They were one of the first people I ever did like a deal with, a partnership. And then this was the first time Google ever sent me a check for making content, which I never thought I could get. I'm not gonna lie, guys, we don't make as much as you'd think, but you know, it helps with travel. But this was the first time Google ever sent me a check, and I'll never forget that. And I showed it to my parents, and I told them, like, I think I could do something with this. And it was just, I've kept it ever since. I'm a big nostalgia, memory, be in the journey type person, so this means a lot to me, and I'll never forget this. And I have a lot of gratitude. So I love being a YouTuber. I love telling the story, and I love interacting with the community, and I love sports cards more than anything. Pretty cool stuff. Do you remember when I was telling you guys about all these free cards I'm having for you guys? They're literally sitting right there. And look at this. We've got hoodies, we've got more boxes, and then we've got cards in there. So I'm telling you guys, these are all being given away. This is kind of temporary. I didn't like how this turned out, but I was brought this frame. I just don't like the wrinkle there, so I'm a perfectionist. But for right now, I put my Rodgers jersey here. It's his Jets jersey. He put Mojo, you're the man. Aaron Rodgers signed that for me. Oh, see, there it goes. See, it's falling. So I got to redo this, but it's pretty cool. I want to get a professional frame for this. If there's any professional framers out there that want to frame this, I would love to work something out. Pretty cool right there, Rodgers. He's coming back, which I'm excited about. I'm a little nervous, but you know, I think he'll be fine. So we'll see what happens there. That's day 1 of Vlogmas. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Drop a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Check out my links down below. You guys, we're live on Whatnot, running single auctions, giveaways, and more. We're going to do a lot of our Secret Santa giveaway stuff this Christmas on Whatnot. So you got to use my link and get that first $10 to spend. And I put the links down for Pristine. And if you need a Zion case this Christmas, trust me, use my code MOJO10, and that link is down below. You don't want to miss out. Protect your cards. I love you guys. Seriously, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody watching this. I hope I can bring you all some joy. And if you're just entering the hobby, find a PC, find a community, tap in, make an Instagram, and join us. It's an experience you don't want to miss. See you guys for the next video. Love you guys.